Alright, let's look at the homework 2.7, problem number 9. Alright, so let's find the dy over dx from this equation. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take the derivative. So here, we're going to take the derivative with respect to x. Right? Let's look at the first term. First term is going to have two things multiplied together. So I'm going to use the product rule. Right, derivative of the first guy would be 8x multiplied by the second guy, so y, plus first guy is 4x squared. Derivative of the second guy is dy over dx. Right? Then if you want, we can actually rewrite this guy as 9y to the negative 1 power, right? Because y is living downstairs. Alright, so if you take the derivative, so it's going to be, so it's a negative 9 was already there, right? But the derivative of y to the negative 1 would be, so put the negative sign in front, so turn it into positive, y, then we have to subtract 1 from the power, so it's negative 2. But we would have to multiply by dy over dx. Right? So this is equal to 0. Right? We have that. All right, then what we have is, let's see, we need to combine these two terms together. Right? This guy and that guy. Right? Then you see that this one doesn't have dy over dx, so I'm going to move it over to the other side, right? So this is going to be equal to, right? So first thing we would do is I'm going to subtract 8xy from both sides of the equation. So I'm going to just put minus 8xy. Alright, then we're gonna, let's see, factor out the dy over dx from those two terms here, because dy over dx is in common, right? Then from the first term you get the actually the second term, x squared, right? From this term, we can write it as, so 9 is on top, so it's a negative power, so it's going to be y is on the bottom, and it's squared, right? So we have that. Alright, then we're going to have to, let's say, isolate dy over dx. So I'm going to just divide through by 4x squared plus 9 over y squared. So that we will have just dy over dx. So this is going to be equal to, alright, it's a negative, so I'm going to put the negative sign in front, 8xy, then divided by 4x squared plus 9 over y squared. Alright, so I don't like having a fraction inside a fraction, so I'm going to multiply top by y squared and the bottom by also y squared. Right? So that will get us, it's going to be negative. Right? So you have 8xy cubed. Right? Then you're going to have 4x squared and the y squared, and then you have plus 9. Right? So let's type this guy in. Right? So I got negative 8xy cubed, right? Then divided by 4x squared, y squared plus 9. Alright, so let's check the answer. Submit for testing. Alright, it came back and looks like we got this one correctly. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.